Oh no. Bloody, bloody mess. What a terrible mess. Took me a second to realize I was screaming. When what I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, everything went black. Daily life to deadly life. Ooh, spooky. Spookily spookles. I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Kind of someone I'd seen before. You're awake, finally. Are you okay? That was no time for sleeping. Get your ass up! Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise, because you know what happened. What happened? Yeah! Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream. What I saw, it was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. Deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka... You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka's completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
why?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? What good is it gonna do if I sit around here? Why are we all hanging out at the gym at a time like this? Friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious Monokumi he told us all to come here? Hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. We remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So,
I'm only convinced him to come. Right now, we don't need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
correct.
We don't need to make her any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obviously he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that! If you can believe anything, you can believe that! He's here again.
Hey.
Unless someone violates the school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
Listen up.
I may miss the safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But
Who did it? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer! The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka. Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove shot up with a Gatling gun. But do you remember what I told you when this all began? What if you decided to kill Sayaka so you could graduate? Someone's just following the rules. Nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If I wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? I'm thinking. I looked around at everyone. All the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. You serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone! It's amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. One of us really did kill her. That person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Come on.
Play dumb, that's what you said, isn't it? You kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? Oh, it's 'cause... Naive, you're just so naive! Think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive! No, the real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now
You
then.
ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. As you like to explain before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then
You're
perhaps.
referring to the new rule and mistake of the school regulation. If you are the blackened, you commit the murder, you can't be found out by any of the other students. Is that what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which actually means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, begins a few hours after the murder. Everyone gathered together, including the blackened who committed the murder, and they and the spotless students will engage in a one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution! Execution?!
What?
By execution, you mean?
execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Zzz, zzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
So, to make sure I understand, we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well,
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. But basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing, which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all lives depend on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. Add to regulations menu. Wait, hold on a sec.
How are you
Freaking
talking
insane, you know that? Hmm?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I won't do anything with it.
what's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? What do I have to do to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
How are you talking
What?
about?
Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up.
Say something you want. I'm not gonna say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish!
Stop it!
Come on, being selfish. Go whoever you want. It's not nothing to do with me. Evil standing right before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and to resist till the very end. Really want to get out of here? You'll have to go through me first! Said that he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. Then...
Are
Ugh.
you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed! You violated a school regulation! I invoke the mighty summon spell! Help! To me, godly spear Gunyear!
Oh, that's a lot of gun gear. Gun gear. Oh, shit. That's only slightly terrifying.
This wasn't supposed to. Why? Me?
Right at the end, her eyes shut right open. Just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way!
Well now,
Now, am I faintly aware of the greater power and meaning of our promise? Really want to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you need to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. Now you guys understand, right?
now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Body impaled a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. Seeing the moment something's life come to an end. Nobody there could deny what they had seen Junko, who just a second ago had been her friend. Instead, she died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not that shocking. She just died. That's all. Just went and died. It's not remarkable the inevitable demise of the entire human race. Just an actual eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not just like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why'd you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire
say
time.
what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the blackened. This little file is all information gathered about the different question I like to call it.
The Monokuma file!
What he said. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't expected to this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with the corpse. So instead, I've gathered everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because Phelan's camera picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down. So then you know who killed Sayaka. Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and correct mental judgment during the whole during the trial, now could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somewhat comforting.
Well?
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. With that, Hanakuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. For who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. There was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. I didn't mean to do that. That's cool. I can take a little... Okay. I saw the situation. We couldn't help but look at each other in suspicion. It was the worst possible situation imaginable, and yet even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't know the slice hint that had gotten to her.
Hey.
There's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. Leaves the seems after result of having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
In other words.
Cooperation is absolute key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Do you think about and talk about the disease certainly going to help anything.
What the heck?
Like that is just... As I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing waiting for those who are unable to or unwilling to adapt. When that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
Awful thing to say, especially for what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. So if we don't, we're all gonna die here. Just right, we need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from situations. We have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? Wait, hell am I letting someone kill me? Alright, damn it, let's do this. Just have to do it. Keep repeating that sentiment. It's like using it as a mantra to keep themselves strength. They're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. That's what takes survival, and that's what we have to do. On top of that, there's something I needed to find out. I don't know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. Terrifying to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I'll never be able to accept her death, which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Alright, we'll start by talking to everyone, I guess. Start searching for Sayaka's killer. We need to decide what to do before about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb area, aren't you? Well, if the carpet decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. You guys figure out who killed that chick. And we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him alone there.
What?
Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
It's obvious. If you're the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you!
So then.
Fine, then I'll stand on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op based defense among the two of them with their stats. They're totally OP! Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
Still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
what the heck?
Hey, we still don't have any choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead.
Oh.
So you finally noticed? Noticed what? I was looking through Monokuma file I received, and I've noticed something very obvious and very unusual. What are you talking about? Go ahead and take a look. Notice anything interesting about what Sayaka died? Died in Makoto's dorm. Makoto's dorm. She's right. Could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a sec, you got it all wrong. Just one night, I traded rooms with her, just because she was afraid. You expected us to believe that? Just tell us the truth! Look in everyone's eyes, had done a complete 180 in just a few minutes earlier. Then suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? I placed my hand in Junko's lifeless body. I should first check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. Isn't anything else to say she was gone. And why you even bother to check? After all those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh?
Hold on. Oh, hold on, just wait a second. She's dead, then that means everything has happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever, it's really real. Oh no, someone save me, let me out of here. Somebody help me.
What's your problem?
Just accepting that now.
So then.
Yeah, done talking. Begin investigation as soon as this plan should split up. We need to go to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We have to collect clues from the Foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
So.
I don't really have to say anymore.
Actually.
I'd rather you didn't know.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'm going too. Just like that, Kyoko. Just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of the crime. That's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me say this right now. I need some. Whatever son of a bitch this is here right now. You think you're destroying that evidence?
Fucking
Better
dead.
let me. Now not let me find you. I'll skip the trial and keep their goddamn scum to myself. Seriously, I will fuck them up. Then his deadly words hanging in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So.
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know, so we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway.
So don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is.
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. You could kill me next.
So.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. You might as well check just to check. If I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever, I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. I guess we better get going. Wait, I didn't go yet. Yep, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. It's pointless. Everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. My tongue does not want to agree with me today. I think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, I got it all wrong. I have suspected me. I have to do something, otherwise everyone will.
Execution electric chair.
Yep. Okay, cool. I don't want to hear it. Can't let that happen. Can't let things turn out that way Monokuma wants. What I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Seems to look through the Monokuma phone we got before. Victim was Sayaka. Zono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests the death took place in the bathroom. Cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appeared to have suffered a fracture. No niches but the first word. I want to find out what happened. I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. For Sayaka. Find out how she was killed. That was been truth bullet section. Hey, Chiro. Go and help with the investigation, Chiro. But I can't leave Junko here. I'm very sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Ugh, no way! I seriously don't want to die here! I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, Big Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, you just gotta get me out of here! Doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Alright, well, I guess we should go ahead to the main crime scene and go investigate it. So let's just do a quick teleportation. And I can't use it. Alright, that's cool. Yep, leave the area. Which can be a little butt face. That's getting there. Yep, okay. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Better examine the state of my room a little closer. I reveal something new. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does it mean it was used in an attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the handle, the blade and the handle. The handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. And the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. The key on the ground, it has my name. It must be my room key. Remember correctly. That's right, we had to trade keys. When we switch rooms, switch keys too. So I should have the key I've had the key here in my room the entire time, but wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get in the room in the first place? Could I have forgotten to lock the door? Seems impossible. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Yep. Okay, saying that there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. That's not possible either. Sayaka was in here with switched rooms. How scared she was. She wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Looking at the lint roll, it looks like there was way less than there was before. Sayaka, see how dirty my room is? Decided to clean up a little. Gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? This is the... blah, blah, blah. Maybe something sharp. Okay, so they're scratched on the sheet. How did the sheet get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It would just slide off in the middle of the fight. Not scratches on the sheath. What happens to truth bullets? Scratches and gouges on my walls in bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, if I was here in the... right here, there in the other room, if only I'd heard something. Wait. It would have been impossible. Huh? Don't you remember? All the rooms are completely soundproof. Nothing could happen in the room right next to you and there'd be no way you'd know it. That's just another Monstercat strategy, creating an ideal setting for murder.
By the way...
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms there. Could have tossed some from in there. That's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard! Anyone raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So I gotta find the son of a bitch that did this. I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when it comes time. And Kyoko? Hey, Kyoko. I quietly call her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
Down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my
Did
room.
you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating really hard on it. She's like, she stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"You a clean freak." Don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Suspecting there's something very unusual about your room. Usual? What do you mean?
so...
Searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. And now you mention it, I noticed something while I was here looking around before. Looked like the lint roller in my room had been used before, but I never touched it. Someone maybe used it?
I see.
Very interesting. The room didn't have a single hair in it. Someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. Whether it's someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Just look around here first. Check other spots later. Okay. Okay, so inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence it's been used at all. Makes sense, I guess. It's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. Imagine a situation I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
Not exactly in the mood to be
What?
filling fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's
What?
busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Cool. I bet it's still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. I think I'm guilty too.
Hey,
Trying to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. Let's see. Oh my god. There's scratches and gouges on my walls in bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? There's been some kind of fight in my room. I'm completely soundproof. Remember, if anything happened, there's no way you could know. That's another Monstercat strategy. Bathroom on the other side of this door. I can't let it get out to me. Can't afford to freeze up now, forcing myself to push my panic down and step into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears, but I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I didn't want to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw. Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? I told myself I suddenly couldn't face what I saw, but now was no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Whoever used to kill her, where'd they get it? Definitely something I should look into later. According to Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. There's something sort of glittering there on her wrist, too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. Definitely concerns me. The thing that concerns me is... yeah, there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. Palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how did they come only her left finger? When her stomach is also what killed her, so she broke her wrist. That must have happened earlier on. How would her wrist get broken after she had already been killed? It's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is where her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom and inflicted deadly wounds. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach and must have been a killing blow. So where'd they get it? Alright, so... alright. And that looks like that's all that's in the bathroom. Water from the shower gets turned off at nighttime. Okay. That's all in the bathroom.
It would seem...
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? Bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. What do you mean by dying message?
So...
Something a victim writes before they die, usually is a way to tell people who killed them. Generally, whoever writes it doesn't make it totally obvious. They write it somewhere the killer wouldn't notice, or write it out in code or something. That's pretty incredible.
Hey.
Have you heard of Ellery Queen? Who?
Whew.
Never mind.
It would seem...
Okay, check out the blood note. I've never seen someone written blood before. Really, what's her final message? It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
You often talk like an inspiring poet, but the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037, I have no idea what could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. She wrote them in that location when she's sitting the way we found her. I mean, she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you write something in that position, you'd do... And what the result would be? Solved.
Well...
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself, otherwise the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. Maybe you're trying to say it, but it's obviously not going to tell me. Yeah, also bullshit, because, like, yeah, like, oh, we might all die, but, like, I gotta teach you a lesson here. Knows what Sayaka's dying message means. Honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. Comes to numbers, who better ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know about the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? What, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the troops.
Correct.
The door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? Actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
Didn't notice? While we were trying to close the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The door was practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. If it was, obviously it was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they're trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. Bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She sat there for a while, lost in thought, and apparently struck Sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
Just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Tell anyone about that? Oh, I told Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. What you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. A slight hint of a smirk on her face. That's when she was really starting to get into all
I
this.
see.
And that clears that up. And what clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob's been added to the truth section. Yes, but... I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. Start looking where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, looking at those DVD Sayaka did, I have no interest to see for myself what was in that video. On top of that, I'm sure there was some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe we should see what else everyone else thinks. They'll even talk to me, that is. Alright. Well, as it looks like a knife, I have a pretty good idea where the fuck that might come from. Hey, Hina. Hina, are you investigating dining hall? Oh, no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking breaks since we started. It's all first for me, I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm. So I know I shouldn't be, but I just have been kind of hanging around here. I've been kind of doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. What do you know? A kitchen knife is missing. All kinds of kitchen knives here, big or small, but it looks like one of them is missing. It's missing from the very beginning, or see if anyone else here knows about it. Okay. That's all we should be able to find in the kitchen, then. Well, actually, I should probably double check. In this case, there's like an extra clue. Meat! Marbled meats, salted meats. Now is no time to think about food. Another coin for me! Now we can leave the kitchen, as long as there's anything else. Ask Hina about the knife. Did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, the knife just suddenly disappearing like that. So it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope, last I remember they're all lined up in a nice neat row. So when did you notice one of them disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. When I first back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. You're saying a knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. You should be able to say for sure. You can tell when I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. You know, do you really think I'd murdered her?
I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is classic drama setup. When you consider everything together, honestly, I have no idea. Yeah, alright. We'll talk to Taka while we're out here.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something more unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has been nameplate on it. Joe, whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget Beam! Alright, just a little joke. Even I do joke sometimes. Ha ha ha. Sure, buddy. DVD player. Let's go get it from our fucking trash can. Oh my god. And all of us. All of us scoots back. This is so fucking cute. Sturdy gate here, no way to get past. It's the end of the line! The trash room is where all the trash in school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty? No, entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
It's stupid. It's faster to go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Cleaning duty's been added to your bullets. looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Here's the damn monitor. What is this? Whoever's behind this must be using those cameras to observe our education. Forces in a situation like this, what the hell do they want from us? Catch on the floor. Door won't budge, must be locked. Yep, alright. So we'll have to talk to people as we go, so we can find out about this cleaning duty. Oh, hi. Looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? Matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? So happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Got someone on cleaning duty, so it would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to get all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. For that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. We're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. That's why I'm going to all that trouble. Why don't you just leave the trash room open all the time so we can just throw things out whenever we want? It does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
Actually. Yeah, so talking about Rule 6 again.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone can go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, destroying evidence could be easy. The thrill would disappear and there'd be nothing but boring. Boring.
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you
Hey,
bastard.
Fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal? Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, and poking around at it.
There's no way to.
What are you
think
talking
this
about?
in
All my love is for
common sense.
2D.
You know what I mean.
There's all kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D! Spending a snippet amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. Only thing 3D is good for is shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figurines.
Give me a break.
I'm totally not embarrassed to say stuff like that. If you're worried about Fumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. The guys cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them for picking up the trash and disposing of it. What?
What?
If it is as you claim, what's the harm in it? It's not supposed to. Anyway, another topic. Ifumi, you were on cleaning duty. I have a favor to ask you. So you not suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. Maybe you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a villager, beat a boss. Something like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You.
Oh, okay. So easy. Ifumi and I headed down to the trash room. Lucky break. Alright, so the perfect guy to help. Look me up in the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They say he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Getting busy or get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okay, dokie, leave it to me! Then we hold the key out of his pocket and uses the flip switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi.
However, Miss Naegi, surely you weren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No. Just want to see if the actual killer tried to destroy any evidence or not. The actual killer is you, isn't it? Do you want to see if you left anything behind? It's maybe a parallel world! Just hurry up and keep looking. Something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It's a burnt piece of something. Burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love. Anyway, this is a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on the cup, which means it's all left some of the evidence is really destroyed. A lot of people here with that button-up white shirts. Enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. The incinerator, it's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now. You see the green yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's pretty simple setup, but you press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. You'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you land this before you leave, okay? Someone turn the incinerator on! No change, I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Is it a
This was the
fairy?
work of a fairy. Fumi, do you realize what you just said? fairy? No, you said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Yeah, about that. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. Hasn't been on to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. How is that possible? Turns on, the yellow button turns off, so it seems anyway. There's shards of broken glass scattered on the floor in front of the incinerator. He used some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Is that? You know what this is. See if you collect all 7 and drag it up here and grant your single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like the Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. You're saying, but who does this particular bong belong to? Belong to? Well, one person could be. He'd still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Alright. The whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those last showers and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Miss Nikki? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it.
Who knows already you did. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Yep, I think that's all we need. Alright, let's go get that DVD from Sayaka's room. What's going on, Leon?
Seems like...
It doesn't seem right. On Akuma files, like Sayaka was killed in your room. I can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Yeah, they're switched now. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. This is definitely not my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Nameplates in my room and Sayaka's room were switched. All effort in switching rooms without anyone noticing. Knowing was totally pointless, but why would anyone do that? Alright, now let's go get that DVD. Something in the trash can, and the DVD with Sayaka's name! Upset of seeing letters. I wonder what she see. Might not be directly her in case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. Sorry, Sayaka, I must borrow this DVD. Alright, back out. Alright, first, check this out. Should be able to use to see what's on the DVD. DVD Sayaka threw it in the garbage. Set them from the screen, put the DVD in the player, push play on the screen, went black for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Standing on stage, front and center was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with the friend she had been so important to her. She was suddenly glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. The vision started to blur and darken, and then a voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speaker.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful.
But then, suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka disappeared from stage, which was now in ruins, but what I noticed even more than that was figures of the other girls who had been all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So
Jesus.
here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
That's fucking dark, bro. That warning in the video cut off. What the hell? This isn't real, right? Super famous pop group, everyone knows who they are. He's trying to say he was even able to get to them? It really did happen. Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Alright, to the gym! There you are, Hero. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No, I gotta get out of here. I've had enough. Get break free. Hero, snap out of it. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Yeah, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. It's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I bought it because the guy said it was plastic. He said it was unbreakable. How did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? That guy totally duped me. This belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. You can say without a doubt this belonged to you? Yeah, it's mine for sure. I forgot in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. Left it in the laundry room. Someone could have come and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Sitting up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. I think it's time.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Yay!
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Oh boy, here we go. Red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Run! We must face it with honor! Oh boy. Sure late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered in the murder you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. We can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. Then who is the killer? When who murdered Sayaka? Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then, please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Oh boy, oh boy. Let's go. So no choice but to get on this elevator. Let us begin.
Yes,
Good
indeed.
idea.
Hey,
You scared? No, scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. Because I'm a total fucking asshole. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. You need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. You need... Tell me that. Tell me to do that. Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. To raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. Each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster. I just like to imagine he turned away just to, like, not be facing him so they wouldn't hear him. And then, like, said that, but, like, said it in a way where they kind of, like, what's he doing? And then turned around to the elevator. He came in and talked to everyone, turned around and was like, oh yeah, for Sayaka's honor, and then turned around again. I was already in the elevator when I finally stepped down. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box ascended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school basement. Notice how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, it's not more important than the defendant waiting to receive his judgment. Obviously, our 2 hours shouting anxiety in the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived! What do you think? It doesn't feel just like a real courtroom. It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We sat and found our seats. Seats were arranged in a giant circle set up so everyone could see everyone else. It also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer attention and ease on anyone else. It seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so the curtain of our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.